What's up, guys? Magneti Michael's outside, so you know that truck is loaded, you know it's packed, and you know he's gonna have some cool stuff. So let's go take a look and see what he's got. You guys, come on. Man, I have to say, you've probably got one of the neatest stocked trucks of all the dealers. At least this part right here, when you walk in the door, it looks perfect every time.
I worked on here to about 9 o'clock last night.
I've never seen that look bad, so that says something.
It's got to look good though. I mean, it's first shelf, so.
Well, it does. Man, that looks good. Holy smokes. You did get a bunch of stuff in, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got an inch of empty shelf space anymore.
All the new sales flyer stuff come in and.
Yep. Man, I tell you, those scrapers that you got right there are some of the best scrapers ever. Those are darn good scrapers.
They do good.
Did you see the picture I did of that ratchet yesterday? I tagged you on Instagram.
I did.
I have to say, I was very impressed with that little Mac ratchet.
Good.
Worked good.
Good.
I liked it. I used it all day. That's the only ratchet I used yesterday. Other than I had to get my half-inch drive out for a couple of bolts, but I used that ratchet pretty much all day, and I liked it.
That's what we like to hear.
Y'all must be running a sale on the fans. You got a bunch of them.
Yeah, I got a couple of those in. Which this week's been kind of nice. It's been a little cooler this week.
Yeah, I bought that little Milwaukee fan, and believe it or not, them things right there really, really help. Like, especially if you're working inside a cab, you set them things up there and have
just
a little
get some air
airflow.
stirring in there with you.
Just a little something, you know. So, y'all got all kind of DeWalt stuff this week.
Bargains, bargains, bargains.
I know. That new flyer that come out, it's got some pretty good deals in it. I was really impressed with some of the stuff that they got in there this time.
The long reach plier deal, and then caliper and mic and.
Mm-hmm. Well, that impact with the sockets is the one
that's
that
a real
really
good deal
got
too.
my eye, because that socket set's probably $300 by itself, ain't it?
Yep.
So I mean,
they did a good one on that.
Yeah, that was a good deal on that socket set and stuff, and even the cutter stripper combos.
All three for what was it? $99, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty much like you buy the strippers and get the rest of it free. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean,
good deals.
Yeah.
That's the combo right there, ain't it?
It is.
It's got the. There you guys can see it's got the straight wire strippers with a spring in it, the crimpers, and the automatic
$94. Yeah.
wire strippers. It's in the back. That's a really good deal right there. Well, have you got anything new and cool and exciting?
That's what I was thinking on the way up here. Something different to show you that we hadn't looked at.
Axle nut sockets. Can't never go wrong with them.
This is one deal that I just got in that somebody wanted to look at, that it's part of the newer 12 volt stuff.
Now the BL, that's brushless, right?
Right. Let me turn this other light on.
Well, that made a difference.
This is a 3/8 chuck drill and the quarter brushless impact driver. It's not the screw gun like we originally looked at.
Yeah.
But it is the bit driver.
Is that one the real lightweight one?
It is.
Man, that's the
It
kind
is.
to have right there. I know that air hammer deal that y'all got in there. Well, right there it is. It's that's a good deal too, for especially with all the bits that it comes with. Because when you start buying them air hammer bits individually, you spending some money.
They get salty quick.
Golly, that is crazy how light those are. That thing can't weigh much over a pound.
But you can feel though, I mean, it's built solid.
Yeah. I like the way that grip is on it right there. That's a really nice impact driver. It's got the full light ring too, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that is the 12-volt drill.
Those are nice. Ain't a whole lot of difference in the size
There isn't.
of them either. That little dude right there could get into
And
some
then on the
places.
bit driver, you've got all your different settings. And then you still got high and low on your drill too. And it's lightweight too.
Golly, that feels like a drill without a battery. That's what that feels like. That's a 3-amp battery too. Oh, that is cool right there. What is that kit? I know it's on sale, but I can't remember the price.
I don't think this one is. Those there are the ones that are in the flyer right now.
Yeah.
This one is the bit driver and the screw gun. They're on a combo deal right now.
So the bit driver, it don't have a clutch, right? That's the difference in them.
Right. Once you set it, it's just going to...
It's probably stronger, I guess.
It is. And then your screw gun... Turn this phone off here. The screw gun has your different settings on it.
Yeah. That's a nice kit. And these are these the... Yeah, these are the 12-volt too. Man, that's a very nice little set, man, because just the weight of those is what's impressive on them.
It is. This set here that we looked at is $400.
Okay. These little jokers are supposed to have 200 foot-pounds of breakaway torque.
Mm-hmm. On a 12-volt.
Man, that's nuts. You could adapt that up and take wheels off of a car with that little thing. Like, I want to buy one just to plug in a bunch of adapters and get it up to like a 17 or 19 and see if we take a wheel off a car. That is nuts, man. 200
A wheel that's torqued to spec, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, because even like a F-150, I think it's 100 or 120. I mean, that still leaves you 80 pounds of wiggle room if it'll do it. I think that is nuts right there.
You see, that's the screw gun with all the adjustments on it.
Yeah.
And that's the regular bit driver.
So how much torque is the
screw
bit driver?
gun? The bit driver?
Or this one, screwdriver.
Put it in English so I can read it here.
Oh, they
235 UWO.
Yeah, I say I don't know what all that is. They need to put that stuff in.
1.55 pounds is the weight of that screw gun.
I said it wasn't much over a pound. Say, I don't know what that UWO translates to, to like real world numbers as far as torque rating.
Unit watt output, something like. I've read it somewhere before,
But that. And what is this one called? This one's the impact driver or screwdriver. Is that what they call that one?
They call that one the impact driver.
Okay. 200 foot-pounds. That is nuts. And then that one, I'm sure somebody on there is smart enough to figure out what the UWO translates to foot-pounds, but Like, I want to buy one of them just to see if it'll take darn leg nuts off. I mean, that's crazy, but that's how my brain works. Like, I want to see. That's impressive. Like, it looks like it just snapped the bit driver, you know, where it goes up in there.
Little shank, yeah.
You know, especially where they got that little cutout in it. It looks like it just pop it right off, but okay.
You could go to town with a 3-inch deck screw with one of those.
Pull it plumb through a 4x4, wouldn't you? Man, that is cool. Well, have you heard any word on the Knipex, the baby Knipex?
Put an order in for them this week.
Wonder how long
They finally saying that they're coming in, so.
That's going to be cool.
Now, one thing I'm not sure on them is a lot of folks have said they're going to be 3-inch.
Mm-hmm.
But with what I'm seeing with the part numbers and everything on them, showing it's a 4-inch.
I don't know. You know, because, see, Knipex is kind of weird, which yours is different because y'all have the MAC numbers on them. But most of the Knipex, they'll have like a 250,
This
which
is
250.
This is one of the regular Knipex pair there.
Yeah, see how they got the 250? If I can get my camera to focus. The last number is always the length of it, you know. So it'd be 250 millimeters or whatever, which translates to about 10 inches, 9 or 10 inches, whatever it is.
Yeah, so I want to say that's a P10C. Yep.
So that's, I think what these, the smallest version of these was 4 or 5, wasn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Inches.
The P5Cs would be the 5 inches ones.
Yeah. They look like they was about 2 inches shorter to me from what pictures I seen.
Right.
But you know how pictures are. You know. I went and looked at some really nice looking trucks on Craigslist until you get there.
And then you see the other side of the truck when half the door's rusted out.
Well, me and my wife went to Nashville to look at a truck this guy had. 4-wheel drive, F-250. Drove up there, and we was going to buy the truck till we got there. I looked at it. I was like, it was skint all up. And you couldn't tell it in the pictures. In the pictures, it looked like either they took the pictures prior to driving it through a thicket, or they had the camera angle just right and the lights and all that. So we didn't buy the truck.
At least you were already in Nashville, though.
Yeah. We don't mind going to Nashville at all.
Not at all.
It's great. So then I think it's the next day, we ended up going to Oxford to look at a black F-150. It was sitting on like 40s, you know, pretty nice truck. We went over there to look at it, and it looked like somebody had took golf practice beside it. I'm serious, like hail damage would be on the top. I could see if it was hail damage. But it looked like somebody had hit that thing with golf balls from the behind the front turn signal all the way down the side of that truck. And in the pictures, it looked perfect. So when we got there, that's the first thing I was looking at. And the guy, he was trying to play it off, you know, talking about how I've had all this work done to the motor and transmission and front end, rear end. It's all been gone through. And I put these headers on it and all that. I said, dude, this body is beat to living hell. And automatically, he's like, well, I'll knock $1,000 off. I was like, I'm not into that. So, needless to say, we didn't buy that truck either. So, but pictures can definitely be deceiving, for sure.
And my thing on that is, if you know somebody's driving over, you know, they aren't local, they're going to drive over to look at something. Be straight with them on the phone.
Yeah. Like if he would have showed me the truck was all beat up, I'd have been cool with buying that for like a hunting truck or whatever, or even for my kid to, because, you know, they're going to get out and do stupid stuff like I did, you know, and buddies talk about, man, your truck won't make it through that. And hey, go ahead and do it.
You want to see?
Go ahead and do it. In a truck like that, you know, but I wasn't buying that truck at that time.
Right.
I was looking for a nice looking daily. But anyway, we didn't buy it, so. But the screw gun, or the impact driver, definitely has piqued my attention at 200 foot-pounds. That's nuts. I'm going to have to do some research and see if anybody else's 1/4 inch bit driver comes close to 200 foot-pounds. and I may just have to buy one.
In a 12 volt.
Yeah, in a 12 volt. Just buy one, and we'll just see what all it will take loose. I need to make sure I buy me some good Mac bits. That way, if your gun breaks them, it'll be Mac bits.
That's right.
I need the quarter-inch bit part up to a half-inch socket side. If you got that.
Okay.
When I do that way we won't have to adapt it. That'd be a cool test.
It would. It really would.
I don't think nobody else. I'm gonna do some research. I don't think nobody else is 200 foot-pound. If so, I don't believe it. I want to see it. You know.
See what she'll do.
Yep. We like to max tools out, especially impacts. Lord, we've done a bunch of impact tests. We've heard a lot of feelings with them too.
Well,
like some people claim to be
you show the reality of them.
1,600 foot-pounds, and they could do 1,000 and no more. Or I don't even know if it did 1,000. One of them was 1,600, and it failed miserably. But we did test the Milwaukee, and it claimed to be 1,400 foot-pounds, and it did it. And we tried to go above it, and it wouldn't go above it. But it did what it was rated. So
that's the main thing.
That was impressive. I just want you guys to know, y'all get ready for this, because we are going to see what it will do. But anyway, guys, I guess we're going to get off here and get back to work. I got a bunch of junk to do, service call to make, and all that good stuff. Anyway, like always, thanks for watching the video. Check the links in the description if you want some merchandise. It's right over there. And hit that thumbs up. Click that subscribe button, and we will catch y'all guys next time. See ya.